Welcome back to the Rustic Dreamland. My emotional scarring from all of the dead dupes has passed, so I'm ready to come back in and see what we can get done here in the Rustic Dreamland. We're finishing up our power plant. So very close. Put that tile in there. Yep, that's powered. Perfect. Deconstruct both of these. We'll leave this one until the other two things get done. So we're so very close. We need our vacuum, or near vacuum. It doesn't have to be perfect. Milligrams, okay. Milligrams. So just to make sure they can do that top one, I'm going to set priority on these two to 1, because I just need this top one done first. Let's see, where's my blueprint? We actually need to start thinking about the final phase, and that's how to transfer the heat of this volcano into the glass, into the metals, and then boil the water. We also have to get water into the system. That's something we're going to have to think about. It's something that I did not think about. So, let's build some liquid pipes. Guess. Ooh, it's kind of rough. How are we going to get this in here? Okay. Nope, those don't work. Okay. All right, I figured it out. We're going to put a liquid bridge here. And we're going to run pipe here. I don't love that, though. Let's cancel that. We're going to run pipe up to here. No, but then we're going to have issues with this liquid bridge. Okay. So I think this will allow us to fill this tank with water so that we have the water to work with. Unfortunately, they're not going to be able to reach most of that. So we're going to have to solve that. But the important thing is to get the parts inside done so we can close up the inside. Okay, we don't need this ladder anymore, so we can deconstruct that at a 9. We have quite a pile of, yeah, it's just a couple no, it's a few thousand kilograms, goodness. So, what's the temperatures out here right now anyhow? Pretty chilly. So let's go ahead and build some storage bins down here. We'll just make these storage bins for all this gold, because I want to get that gold out. It'll let us get to almost all of them, so I guess we better dig this one out too. Okay, everything's reachable. We just need time. What's happening up here? I have not loaded this game since the day I posted the last video, so kind of need to reacquaint myself with what's going on. I think we were pumping steam out, and that was causing some issues. I should really do something down here to allow the steam to evaporate. It is evaporated. To return to water. We just need to let the heat out somehow and deal with that heat. It's not hot enough to make power out of it. Can't deconstruct that quite yet. Still doesn't let you see who's assigned to that task. Hopefully it's Nisbet. Several slime lungs, but it'll be okay. Now that that's not a lethal disease anymore, it's a lot easier to deal with. Heats over here are looking fine. A little warm down here because the water that came out from this area was so hot. Okay, they still say that's unreachable, so we'll deconstruct that tile. Okay, awesome. We can do that one now. And we can assign 2 more at 1. We still need this ladder because you can only go 1, 2, 3, 4 up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Once this one's built, we'll deconstruct this ladder. That'll be the last tile we build. The other tiles we have should be sufficient. This is still pretty chilly. This whole thing is pretty chilly. We were replacing regular tiles with insulated to reduce how much heat exchange we had. But at -40, we just may be too efficient at cooling the hydrogen. Still having... Holy suck. Still having lots of issues with this. Okay. We are going to deal with this. So what this is going to do is create an overflow situation where if this pipe can't be fed... Actually, I guess it's just going constantly, isn't it? So we don't really need to do that at all. Pipe blocked. It is still having pipe blocked issues. Okay, yeah. So we are going to do it. So we can create a situation where anything going into this first bridge here will prioritize going through the bridge. But if it can't go into that bridge, it'll overflow this way. And we'll combine them over here. Can they get in? Yes, they can. So we have to deal with the CO2. This thing needs to run 24/7 until we're back down to par. I only want enough CO2 to keep CO2 in here. Anyway, back to our battery. Awesome. Let's deconstruct this. Set both of these to 9s. Those are also set to 9, so that's good. And then one last ceramic tile right here. I suppose we can do 2 more ceramic tiles just to make sure. I don't think we're leaking any cool, but it'd be fine if we were. That room is super cool for nothing. What else do we have going on? We're trying to get some power lines run. What are we trying to power? Oh, we're trying to create a situation where we can send the power out. So yeah, these definitely need to be prioritized much higher. So we probably don't actually want to send water into that, or I'm going to have to watch it pretty hard to get rid of the water. So we really don't want to create power until we have a place to send that power. Excellent. Okay, water is coming in now. Steam is being produced. Pipe blocked. So it has no outlet. It's stopping the water from going out. It's not collecting any real amount of water. Let that go for a bit. Try to collect some water in there. Okay, so we also need these things down here. At least a couple of them built. So we need to get that gold out of there. Oh, I'm supposed to have this full of hydrogen, aren't I? Yes, I am. We're running this puppy without everything we need. So, okay, we have a gas shutoff here. Attached to what exactly? I do not remember what I was doing with that. Where's automation at? So this, if the pressure here is below 1700, turn on. Okay, so we need to find a way to get some amount of hydrogen down here. So where does this come from? Nowhere. Don't want to use that hydrogen. We have little bits of hydrogen here. Okay, there's hydrogen up here we could take. Oh, what is this fancy thing? Oh, we were emptying hydrogen in here. That's cool. I assume. And carbon dioxide for some reason. I don't know how we... Oh, I guess we were just emptying stuff. Okay, so we can take what little bit of hydrogen we have here. And we can pump it through here into this. And then out to there, apparently. Out. Okay. Into here, out to here. But there's no filtration system on that. Alternatively, we could just find a pocket of hydrogen somewhere else. But it needs to be a pretty big one. So I want like 1,700 grams of hydrogen in here, in every possible square. Okay. This is going to be refined metal, gold, 9. Copy. And then we're going to sweep this up at 9. We're also going to sweep... We're just going to sweep everything up at 9. Sometimes they get trapped in there because of this thing. Okay, so this spot right here has a profound amount of hydrogen. So let's go ahead and dig in here. And we'll build a ladder. And a gas pump. It'd be best just to go up, I guess. So this is how we're going to get our hydrogen. And what we can do is break that pipe right there, and then just put a gas bridge to make sure that it doesn't try to go in a direction we don't want it to. We'll also need some power down here, so I guess I shouldn't set these priorities yet. We'll just leech it off this line. Whoa, whoa. There's always a little bit of derpy for you in the Rustic Dreamland. And sadly, even with this full of hydrogen, we still won't be done. We have to get a medium in here to ensure that things are going well. Okay, everything's swept out. So we're going to deconstruct the gas pump. Make that a 9. Then we're going to have to build a few more ceramic tiles just there. I'm just going to build these 2 tiles here so that water doesn't overflow. I don't know why it would. It'd have to overflow here first, so it probably would not. Okay, they got that broken. So we put these 2 down. That's a priority 9. And then I don't really remember where we were making our ceramic. Probably all the way down here. All the way down here. Okay, yeah, we quit making it, which is just fine. What's happening up here? Oh, yeah, we're building rockets. Love building rockets. But why aren't we building rockets? Like, what's happening here, folks? You're full, you're full, you're full. You're full. Cool. No. These are full. You're basically full. We're getting close to needing that command module. So let's see. You get dumped out. Oh, they probably can't actually... No, they can get down here manually. Just everything else is of a higher priority. Food stores are back over 1 million, so that's good. Oh, we dug out the floor from underneath that tile. That storage unit. So, how on earth are you starving? Consumables. Rowan. We have everyone allowed to eat mushrooms. But we have 100,000 fried mushrooms. So let's turn that off. Oh, not that way, though. Okay. So, Rowan. Where'd you go, fella? You're allowed to eat fried mushrooms. I don't see the problem here, fella. Eat some food. that should let them finish that up there. Once again, it's not running because the pipe is blocked. There's just way too much CO2. Whoa, forgot about that button. Things are a little spicy over here, so we're definitely storing something really hot. Wow, that's some really hot granite. I'm not even, it must have come from the surface. It's fine though. Okay, we got this all built. So then I believe I need diamond glass there. Yep, I sure do. Get our diamond glass right there. It probably won't let me actually... Nope. So I'll build one of these here and here. So we're going to store something in them and then turn off the fact that it can be stored there. So this is reachable and this is reachable. It's just a matter of getting people to do it. So the turbine's too hot. It's not going well. Overheat temp is 1,000, so it's not going to be damaged, but it's just not able to run properly. But that begs to differ to the question of why is this not closing? Did I mess up some automation? So the one that connects to that door is supposed to be positive signal if it's below. It's supposed to be above. If it's above 97 degrees, activate if above 97 degrees. Activate if below. That seems wrong. Whatever, we'll let it roll for a while. Steam is 137 degrees, so that's cool. Somehow we got some steel right there. I'm not sure how. Food is decaying. That's fantastic. Barbecue is decaying. How on earth? Power issues still, I guess. I guess for now, we're just going to have to store some of our food there and just turn off food storage everywhere else. That's going to take forever. It won't let me copy that setting. So copy that. Just going to have to sweep all this up. I am just sick of having my food go bad. Driving me nuts. Okay, who has red hair and doesn't have a snazzy suit? Rowan. Go for it. Oh, no, don't sweep. Just put it on. Okay. Now this thing has no excuse not to run forever. And we'll start collecting water down here. I don't need that anymore. At one point, I think we needed a lot of iron. So we had wanted to make sure we could actually collect that iron. Oop. Metal ore. Now we have 97 tons, so we're doing fine on the iron train. we're going to have to do something about the power situation. I ran it in such a way that just won't work. Oh, I wasn't really quite done. I was going to deconstruct that. Okay. Have any cool goodies that we can put up there yet? I wasn't watching every time we returned to shuttle. No, looks like we got pretty much all the coolest stuff already on there. A few different eggs. Making a little progress down here. I'm hesitant to set it to 9 because then they'll just do it and nothing else will get done. Yeah, we got a little bit of the gold in there. They probably use the rest of it to build the power. Okay, so what we're going to put in here is organic, I think. Nope. It is agriculture. Yep. So we're going to put phosphate in here to 9 with a max setting. Let's see here. We need 1,000 kilograms of phosphite for each tile, and there's 5 tiles. So we put 2,500 here and 2,500 there. That'll make 1,000 kilograms, 5,000 kilograms, one for each tile. So the phosphate has the appropriate specific gravity. Nope, that's not the right word. It has the appropriate specific heat capacity and thermal conductivity to absorb the heat that comes out of the volcano and turn the gold from liquid to solid. Solid that can be picked up rather than solid that has to be mined just as fast as possible. Because there is the situation where, and I don't know how relevant it is for actual gold, but for like magma turning into igneous rock, if you don't cool it at a sufficient rate, that igneous rock will actually turn into mineable rather than just sitting down. So we don't want that to happen here. Okay, so I'm going to move this ladder. So we're going to deconstruct buildings and get rid of this whole ladder. We're going to move it over. An automatic dispenser stores any solid materials delivered to it by duplicants. Dump stored materials back into the world when it receives an active logic. That's new. I wonder what the purpose of this is. How can I use that? That's cool. I don't know how long it's been there, but I've never noticed it before. So we're going to just put a tile here. And we're going to do automation weight plate right there. And we're going to connect some automation wire to that. Sure, we'll use... I don't think we really need to use steel. I don't need to... Okay. I don't need to break that one either. Deconstruct that. So it isn't made out of steel now, but I don't think we need to make it out of steel anymore. It's going to be in insulated stuff, so... So what we're going to do, and I've never used the plate, is basically whenever this plate is stepped on, this is going to close and destroy the stuff. So each time they come in and out, it'll just create a vacuum right there to prevent all the heat from escaping. Because this won't allow it to open or close. It just allows it to be open or to be closed. Okay, this is full. Mark up all that to be done. They haven't dug that out either. Just too many orders for them right now. You can see how much lag you get in the late game. Every time it autosaves, it just gets crazy. Okay, so automation. Get our weight plate in there. Put that up to an 8. Oh, I guess we don't actually need this ladder. Because they can just hop over. Okay, so when it's stepped on, it hits a green sensor, which will unlock it. But how long does that last? Only while something's on it. So we must put automation there. So enter standby if the system connected to its input is also on standby. Stays in standby for a short time after its input becomes active. Or buffer. Stays active for a short time after. Okay, I think we want buffer. So we'll put that right there. And then connect it. So it will turn on for a short time. I foresee dupes getting locked in there. I've never built something like this before, so if you guys have, you might need to help me out a bit. But we're going to try this to start. They just need to be able to get in there occasionally to get the gold. Oh, these really don't need to be at such a high priority anymore. Okay, they're chugging along on this project, getting things done. Depending on how much hydrogen is here, we could run hydrogen like we did over here to cool that. And that could be how we cool that. It's possible. It's possible. Things are getting pretty warm over here, it looks like. Why is this water so hot? Oh, just because of the fact that we cool stuff in here. We're used to, anyway. Whoa, whoa, why isn't this water flowing anymore? Oh, the sensor. Okay, cool. Got me worried. We definitely need to mop up a little bit of this water. Because we don't want these guys being stifled. This is food for us, so it is important that we are able to keep them growing. Let's harvest ready. Oh, there's not... When we did the big reset, we forgot to... There's another one right there, so let's go back into mop. Mop this one, this one... This one, both of these. We have plenty of space to make a cold room over here, so we could definitely do it. In fact, I've decided that's what we're gonna do. So, let's see here. We don't have to make it out of ceramic. Igneous rock will be plenty good enough. So it needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 high. Yep, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. And then I'm going to make it probably not that big, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe? How big are the ones over here? They have a lot more heat to destroy than these do. Okay, we'll make it 6. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then up. But not right there. In fact, I'll probably change these over to metal tile. That way we can just passively cool it, and then we may not even have to run the pipes, but just in case we do, I'm going to run the pipes now. So we'll put the gas vent for hydrogen right here. We'll put the gas vent for hydrogen right here. Door can't go there. Door has to go up at least 1. We can put airflow tiles. This will be an airflow tile to allow the gas out, the non-hydrogen gas out. And then we'll bring radiant pipe in. Oh, can't put it right there though. Like so. Run it out right there. Okay. So that's how that'll work. We will have to deconstruct that. Of course, those will have to be 1s. We will need some ladders here to allow the under construction. So I'm going to set those productions just to get the floors done. Okay, perfect. I missed one. Right there. Oop. That ladder needs to go too. Dang, nabbit. Why aren't you sweeping that? I told you guys to sweep that at just the highest forbidden priority. Oh, is it just getting sent back up? Probably. Ugh. Oh, don't send anything edible. Bristleberry. You're not. What the heck, guys? Okay, these have to be 9s, apparently. Get that stuff stored. I can't have you all dying of starvation. It will kill me. Okay, we'll take some iron. Okay. This system is all set to go, except the hydrogen. Once the hydrogen's in, we are set. Why on earth are you sleeping there? You're exhausted. Are you trapped? Yeah, I think you're trapped. I think we need to build that airflow tile now that everything's built below it. So that he can get out. Or she, I can't really tell. Okay, now you should be able to get out. Oh, something else. However that's going to get in there, we need to have that. Except that airflow tile. That airflow tile still needs to be a 1. There we go. Now it can be a 9. Alright, that just takes care of the bases of this. Oh, the other thing we really need to do is these areas. That way they won't have to come in again. Just get everything done. This may be unreachable, though. Guess not. They seem to think they can get there. Just in case I'm going to build that ladder there, just to make 100% sure they can. And they're going to have to dig all this stuff out to allow the heat exchange. Of course, I don't believe they can actually get in there, so that's fine. I don't want them to get in there. Okay, that's unreachable, but that's okay. They'll be able to get to it when they dig that out. I guess that does affect also the pipe there. But that's okay. They can build that pipe later. We don't even know we're going to use that pipe system. All right, up here now. They're checking along with this. So we do need a filter at some point in this system, which we do not currently have. We also want to deconstruct that so we don't lose any gas there. So let's go ahead and cancel that right there. We will build a filter, which we shouldn't have built like that. Built like that. Okay. I don't want to dig up any more abyssalite, so I'm going to place this filter perfectly here. We'll just do it like this. This seems smartest. So, input, output, or filter output, regular output. And electrical connects. Very good. And we might as well put a little bit of automation. Where's the gaseous element sensor? It's not for a pipe. Is it in here? And yeah, it's a little lower. Oh, we're gonna have to put it right here. And that means just a little bit more power line. Okay, perfect. So this feller's dormant for another 23 cycles, so there's no particular rush here. We're doing fine. Oh, thought I had that at a 9. Oh, I did, but then I switched it. Okay, so now your body temperature is too hot. You're supposed to be negative 55 to 5, and you're at 15. So the CO2 in this area, included oxygens, are too hot. Shoot. Okay, over there. Where does your water come from? This super hot place. Yeah, that's basically gone. We really need to fix this. Yippers. Oh, you guys can get in there. I didn't realize that. Oh, let's cancel that for a minute. I set all that to 8s, where really I want them to focus on these 8s. Okay, this is going to be hydrogen. I might have to break this and move it up higher later, which is fine. Let that gas out. Push comes to shove, you know, I could always create oxygen over here, but gas pressures would be an issue probably. Thinking of that. I don't really want to deal with polluted oxygen and stuff in here, so just go ahead and put a door. That way when it's all built, we can just nip it. Pump it into a vacuum and be done with it. Okay, so we're just going to say, don't store anything here. The fact that it's all clustered might be a problem, but short of air quotations cheating and like dropping the right amount on each tile, I can't think of a way to do this. I mean, I could have built floors up here and then dropped them, and it was possible. I didn't do it. So this isn't running. Pipes are blocked. Ooh, I forgot about the water. Shoot. Yep. We were supposed to be watching that water, and I forgot. So now we need to remove some water from the system, which we can do. I'm not really sure how much water is the ideal amount of water, but definitely not a full thing of water. So what we'll do is we'll just... does this thing have automation? And if so, what kind of automation does it have? Well, we can't get up there. It does not. Okay. So we will build a pipe right here and a vent. And we will just let some of that water back out. And we'll actually watch it, and we'll actually break it when it's time. I promise. It'll be fine, right? Algae or food? Better take the food, since crazy things are happening. Thinking of food, did we get it resolved? Or are we all going to die of starvation from rotting food? Uh-oh. What's happening over here? 20 degrees. Not sure why it was stifled. Water's going. They still have not swept up this food. What the heck? Oh, it got full. Okay. Copy settings on these two. I guess it's good to know that we have too much food. Okay, I'll let a little bit of stuff hang out in here. But not any regular mushroom. Not anything that can be cooked. So not regular mushroom. Not meat. Not bristleberry. So allow a little bit of it. Actually, I think we are going to disable these because they are taking power, and if we're not using them, then we are just wasting power that could be way better used somewhere else. Okay. Power lines are breaking. Yay. Are they really going to make me run heavy watt wire everywhere? If I have to run heavy watt wire, I guess I could run it down through here and back up. It wouldn't be the end of the world, but it's just super annoying. What is off-gassing down here? Polluted dirt. Better get that cleaned up. Ugh. To do that heavy watt wire, though, you have to shave another layer. It wouldn't be the end of the world. Just somewhat annoying as always. Alright, this fella is just chucking along now. Not fast enough. Might have to add a second one down here. Wouldn't be a big deal. Oh, that's the wrong kind of bridge. I'm like, why can't I see what I'm doing? They look identical. So we would need places to walk. Yep, that would allow the whole thing to run. Just a matter of, is there enough? There's really not enough CO2 getting in there. We're trying to avoid heat, but things seem to be doing okay, so we could allow more CO2 transfer. Have to give them access and a reason. Hopefully that'll be enough CO2 transfer. Put a little bit more in. Wrong element. That's weird. Weird. The egg cracker is entombed? Really though, it's entombed? It doesn't seem entombed. Oh, building entombment higher up. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Everything's entombed. Everything's entombed. So nothing's happening in here because of entombment. Things are still functioning, despite Senor RoboMiner not being able to do his job. Water's filling up here, so we have a backup water system if we really need it. Okay, we aren't hitting 100 degrees yet, so that's good. Oh yeah, we're supposed to be watching the water. That's not even coming out. Okay, why isn't it coming out? How can we get a signal to send it out? Let's flip this. So I think if this was about half full, I think that would probably be ideal. Pepper bread. Are you kidding me? Sweep it up. You're storing pepper bread, right? Yep. No liquid input. Oh, yeah, we did forget that. No. It's right there. You have liquid. Oh, the output is probably what it really needs. Okay, back to that water, because we really do need to watch that. Okay. We're draining, we're draining. So I'm going to mark this deconstruct 1 so we can flip it over to 9 when we want. Oh, it won't let me keep selected on that. Ooh, that's underwater. That's no good. That's going to hurt its ability to turn into steam. Okay, let's deconstruct this. Yay. They make everything so hard. Okay. Plumbing. I don't want that to be confused, so I'm going to go ahead and just destroy those two. Yeah, that's completely submerged now, which is probably a big problem. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Still don't quite have this finished. Kick this up to a 9. Probably because we sent everybody up top. I was really hoping to get this all finished, but the problems are legion, for they are many. Thanks for joining us on Oxygen Not Included on the Glider Gaming channel. We're very happy to be making these videos, and Oxygen Not Included has been one of my most popular ones. I shouldn't have neglected it for so long, but I was having so much fun with Thea, and the dismay over all the dead dupes was very great. So thanks for sticking with me, and I'm glad to have you back for another video. See you next time.